Hello everybody, how you doing? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my channel. Now, should you go limited contact or no contact with your narcissistic mother? That is the title of today's episode. If you have a narcissistic mother, you understand the pain of having one. Dealing with a narcissistic mother is not only emotional but mentally tormenting. Because the narcissistic mother will subject you to constant disrespect, whether direct or indirect. There'll be dramatic outbursts, yelling at you, manipulation, control tactics, gaslighting you, jealousy, backstabbing, right? And any other kind of abuse that you know exists in this world. The narcissistic mother will throw it at you. Now, we all know that emotional abuse is long-lasting in form of the damage it brings to someone. We all know that a mother and child relationship should be the safest relationship in this world, next to the relationship with God, because we expect a mother-child relationship to be nurturing, to be loving, to be supportive. But this, unfortunately, it is impossible to have this kind of bond, to have this kind of relationship if your mother is a narcissist. You might have that unconditional love for your narcissistic mother, but the only way to protect yourself from this narcissistic mother is to maintain no contact or limited contact. Sometimes it is said, go grey rock with your narcissistic mother. But this is not as easy as you might think. It is one of the most challenging things that you'll ever do in this world. And if you have a narcissistic mother, if you're in this situation facing a narcissistic mother, then I must empathize, I must sympathize with you. That situation is not easy. So, the first step to take if your mother is a narcissist and she's taking you through hell, the first step is to educate yourself on narcissism. The many decisions that you need to make on the journey with your narcissistic mother will be very easy when you understand narcissism. They say knowledge is power, information is power, and learning is the superpower. So please get as much knowledge as you can about narcissism. Get as much information as you can about narcissism. Learn every day about narcissism. And that will be the first journey towards you healing from the narcissist. You should also remember that your mother did not choose to become a narcissist. Alright? Maybe it was because of also her childhood emotional trauma. We all know that children, we want to be loved by our parents. But if your parent is a narcissist, we know to them the idea of love is different. They have a distorted view of love. No matter how hard you will try, your narcissistic mother will always make you feel as if you're not worthy of affection. They'll make you feel useless, worthless. They'll take you in cycle, just like all narcissists. They'll take you on a narcissistic abuse cycle of love bombing or idealizing, then devaluing you, then discarding you, then love. That's the cycle they will take you. They'll go take you on a merry-go-round. And that is what characterizes a dysfunctional relationship. And we all know that in that kind of a situation, you'll always lose with your narcissistic mother. So the only way to protect yourself from this narcissistic mother is by setting boundaries, right? Boundaries, set those boundaries. And that's why many narcissistic mothers will feel bad. They'll get angry, they'll be annoyed when you have boundaries. So how do you set boundaries with these narcissistic mothers? To maintain low contact or limited contact with your narcissistic mother, you must set the boundaries. You have to be firm in enforcing those boundaries, because we all know all narcissists, including your narcissistic mother, don't like boundaries, and they will keep violating them. Because narcissistic mother, first of all, they see their children as extensions of themselves, and they will not want to accept the bitter truth that their children are individuals with their own lives. So if you want to set boundaries with your narcissistic mother, set your expectations. What do you expect in your life? All right? So you must decide how you're going to even tolerate how much you're going to tolerate from your narcissistic mother. Especially if you live together with her. Does she just walk straight to your room without knocking? So those are small things, but we know these small things are the ones that bring issues. Enforce those, have consequences when boundaries are not respected, and enforce those consequences. If, for instance, your mother does not knock on your door, and you probably put a sign that everyone should knock on the door, then politely explain to your narcissistic mother that, please mom, the next time you want to walk into my room, please knock the door. If you don't, then I might be forced to start putting a lock on that door, right? Then if she gets to your room without respecting whatever you say, then you can put that lock on that door. So the other way of setting boundaries with your narcissistic mother is to ignore the tantrums that she throws. We all know children throw tantrums, and narcissists just behave like these children. They also love throwing tantrums, especially when things don't go their way, or when they don't get their way. So if your narcissistic mother realizes that they cannot go through the boundaries, the walls that you have put, then they will swing into narcissistic rage. They will start throwing tantrums. Don't react to this emotional blackmail. The tantrums will be in many forms. She might even go silent. She might do silent treatment on you so that you can start an argument. And what she wants is to get a reaction from you. Please don't give it to her. Just ignore those tantrums. So if you have a narcissistic mother, please try to just, if she's too much, then practice what we call limited contact, to minimize those conflicts, everyday conflicts. Thank you for watching this video. If you learned at one or two things, please say it in the comment section of the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well if you've not done so. God bless you. Catch you later in the next video.